Hi guys, it's New York Beauty XOXO. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. I haven't filmed in a while. I've been so busy and a lot of things going on, so good and bad. um, so welcome back. This video is about me going raw. So a lot of people don't know what that means, and I'm so excited about it. Basically what that means is that the foods that I eat are only fruits and vegetables, a little bit of nuts and seeds, maybe a handful a day, and basically that's it. No cooked food whatsoever, so you're not going to be sauteing or steaming your veggies. No olive oil in the salad, no dairy products, meats, fishes. Sushi is what I would miss the most out of this, or sashimi really. But yeah, no, this is something that I started doing. I want to say I'm going on day 4 or 5. Um, it's been great. No, it's day 4 full days. It's going great. I found a website, a couple websites on YouTube, actually channels on YouTube, um, about raw eating and recipes. And I've made a couple, but I really have to do more shopping to, execute the rest of the recipes that I want to do. But one of the ones that I found that I really, really love and I found great recipes was on Fully Raw Christina, Christina with a K. And I'm really into that channel and finding out different recipes. So basically, eating raw, it's kind of difficult. And I was reading, people's comments and, searching some blogs and stuff. And a lot of people say the hardest thing to do is to just be prepared and to prep, because obviously you don't have pots and pans to clean or cooking, but there's a lot of prep work. And you always have to make sure that you have food with you. That's like the biggest thing, at least for me, because if I leave the house and I'm gone for 10 hours a day, I need to know that I have enough food, or I'm within driving distance of a store and I have the opportunity to get out and go shopping. Because if you're stuck someplace and you don't have any of your foods on you, if you're at a party or just someplace where you don't have your lunch with you, it's very easy to be like, oh yeah, I'll grab a donut, or, let me have some of your bagel, or, yeah, I'll eat some of that pizza you bought. It's really hard, so you have to be prepared. Even something as the other day at camp, one of the girls was like, oh, we have extra sushi left over. We know that, you eat sushi. And I was like, oh, not anymore. Thank you, though. I can't, as much as it's my favorite food and I was drooling, I couldn't, and I was eating fruit for lunch. But one of the benefits to eating raw is that you can pretty much eat as much as you want until you're satisfied. There's no guilt involved. If you, say, have 2 bananas at one sitting, you're not really gaining weight from it. If anything, it just gives you energy. It's not really going, to storage in your body. It's really great. I enjoy it. I know it's probably the initial water weight that people say in the beginning, but I want to say day 4, I lost 7 pounds. Yeah, so that's great. I'm looking to lose maybe 10. I was at a weight that I liked. I was in a size medium, a medium junior, and I think that that's more than good. Um, but this is the bad part that I was talking about. My blood sugar, probably in July, I want to say, just like was going up and up and up, and I felt like my clothes were getting tight, and I wasn't doing anything different. I was starting to panic, and I didn't want to go back to the doctor. I didn't want to get on insulin or anything like that, because that's not something I want to do. So I started upping my exercise routine, which is great, healthy, but I didn't see any weight loss. My clothes were maybe a little bit less tight, but I was doing like a lot of aerobic activity. I do Zumba, and I was doing it like once a week, and the elliptical once a week. My exercise was horrible, but I upped the Zumba to 3 times a week, and the elliptical to, I stayed at 1. So that's like 4 days a week. So I more than doubled my exercise. But with eating raw, I've noticed I want to exercise every single day. I almost feel like I have to. I have so much energy, like I don't know where to channel it. Like I have a physical job in my day job, and I leave that job feeling energized, not tired. I have a long commute home. that's not a problem. I get out of the car, you know, I get some water in me if I run out of water. And I'm officially like ready for action. I'll pop like a couple grapes or have half a cucumber, maybe even a small salad, and I am raring to go. I wanna work out. You know, I wanna go running, or I wanna do a whole Zumba DVD. And actually, I think into day 2 of being raw, I actually finished a 40-minute DVD of Zumba, grabbed a glass of water and a towel, and I was like ready to do it again, like back to back. So, I mean, I've never been like that ever. You know, I mean, I'm used to working 16-hour days in the past, so I would truck through, but I would never feel like, whoa, this is great. I'm going, you know. Um, Even my husband was like, whoa, like, turn it down. You're like way too like hyper for me. But I mean, that's a good thing, right? So, yeah, so I have tons of energy. My skin, any blemishes or issues with my skin is starting to clear up. I feel energized. I don't feel like I need enough sleep like I used to. Um, 5 6 hours, I wake up totally refreshed. I don't have a groggy feeling when I wake up. I used to wake up and feel like I was like coming out of a coma, like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Now I wake up and I'm like, let's go, like, come on, you know, it's so cool. Um, I really believe that God led me to this and that He wanted this for me, and um, I'm so excited, and I can't wait to. I did more shopping. It is a little expensive. Don't get me wrong. Produce is a lot more money than buying a bag of chips and soda, but it's healthy, and you're investing in your temple, your body, and in the long run, you're not paying money on copays to the doctor, because I had an incident where a couple of the kids were sick where I work, and they were all over me because the more they're sick, the more they want a mommy to, you know, hug them and, you know, make them feel better. And they're sliming all over me with their germs and coughing. And one girl actually turned to me and coughed. I'm sorry, she sneezed right in my eye and mouth. I was like, ugh. Um, and I knew that I wouldn't get sick. I knew it. I was like, I'm not getting sick. I just know it. I feel so good. I just can't imagine doing this for a year or two, and how excellent my body will feel. And, you know, of course, weight loss is great. I mean, who doesn't want to lose 10 pounds? I mean, everyone. Um, but even besides that, I just want to be healthy, and I want to feel energized. And, you know, it's just a great feeling of eating. You know, I still cook for my husband. Whatever he wants, he gets. But for me, it's really quick. I chop up some greens or whatever, and I make my salad, or I have like a big fruit dish, or, you know, I'm learning a lot of new recipes. There's faux ice cream that they have, and it's basically made out of frozen bananas. I thought that they were a bunch of wackos, and I tried it, and I thought I was eating ice cream. So it is legit, and you have to be really creative, and a lot of the ingredients are expensive, and you have to use a lot. Like, for instance, a fettuccine alfredo recipe I found, it called for like, it seemed like a million zucchinis. You know, so yeah, that does add up in the grocery store, but in the long run, I mean, are you going to be making fettuccine alfredo out of vegetables that often? I would say that's something you would do once a month. For the most part, you're, you know, just having a salad or fruit. It's so easy to cart. I just grab like a plastic Ziploc, and I just throw a bunch of fruit in there for the day. I think, you know, as time's going on, I'm eating less, because I just don't need to eat that much. I don't know. I think I brought one banana with me, one tangerine, no, not tangerine, peach, a handful of grapes, and I think that's it. And I was good for the day. I mean, that's like eating a little less than they want you to. But then I had a nice big salad when I came home, and then I made that banana ice cream thing after dinner. So if you guys can, I don't know, figure out that is my food for the day, I felt content. I woke up the next day and I had lost 3 pounds, and I did a workout. I worked. I went out, and, you know, in between walking my dogs, and my husband and I went out, you know, out and about. And I feel like I had a pretty packed day, and that was my food for the day. So, you know, I mean, pretty good, you know. I feel energized, I feel excited for the future, and I'm looking forward to testing out more recipes. You know, that's just one channel that I came upon, but there's so many others that I'm going to get into as well. And, you know, challenging myself as far as workout routines. I haven't worked out with weights in quite some time. I used to be a gym rat, and then, you know, you get married and, you know, that kind of fell away. But I always still exercised, but I want to get back into weights a little bit because I don't want to get too flabby. And I guess I'll give an update of, you know, how difficult it is to stay on long term, especially, you know, holiday time. I know that's the hardest. Just, you know, with my, if you look in my channel, my previous video on my eating routine and my lifestyle, that to some people seemed very restrictive. For me, it didn't, because I was on it for years and years. I mean, it was just the way I am. But this is a little bit harder as well because, you know, you go out to eat and I would get, say, you know, broiled fish and veggies, or just a big salad, you know, with salmon on top, or, you know, just a plain big salad. And now I just have to have the greens and no dressing, and you don't use olive oil, so you have to be really creative with your dressings. What I've been doing for dressing is I've been putting in my Ninja blender 1 full tomato, some basil, some salt and pepper, a little bit of cilantro, and a little bit of cucumber, and I've been blending that up and putting that over my greens as dressing. It's okay, I'm not gonna lie, it's not excellent. I mean, do I want gobs of olive oil? Of course I do. I also want to eat donuts 24/7 and drink frappuccinos, but for someone that has a resting blood sugar level 3 times higher than the average person, I have to be super careful, which led me to this. So yeah, I mean, I'm excited to go raw. This is such a cool thing, and I can't wait to give you guys some updates and to test out some recipes. Especially, I found some really cool recipes for, you know, cakes and desserts, because I have such a sweet tooth and my birthday's coming up in probably 3 weeks, and I want to make something that I could taste and be like, "Ooh, that's sweet." You know, not everything's so savory. There's more than enough to choose from, where there's a pumpkin pie I can make at Thanksgiving time, and there's an apple pie and a cheesecake and a carrot cake. So I'm looking to make one of those, and when I do, I usually do on my channel what I have baked hubby lately, which actually last night I made him s'mores cookies. I should have made a video, but I didn't have makeup on at the time because I had exercised, and I didn't want to make a video looking like a hag. So I should have, though. But I might do a what have I baked raw lately video if you guys are interested in, you know, some health videos and how you go about maintaining a raw lifestyle, because I think, you know, the first week is going to be easy. You know, you see weight loss and, you know, you start to get excited and you have energy, but long term is the thing that will be the judge. I know that I have strong discipline because I have been on an eating plan for close to 4 years, maybe 5 years now, and maybe, I don't know, she did maybe 3 times in 5 years. I mean, and that's including holidays. So I like to say I'm pretty disciplined. So I think that I can stay on this, and, you know, if my body likes it, then I will. If, you know, I get to the point where I feel super healthy and I might go to a 90-10, like 90 raw and 10, where I can have a little bit of, I don't know, maybe some sashimi, or, you know, some nuts that are roasted. I mean, the raw ones are like, or, you know, just, you know, a piece of baked fish or vegetables on the grill once in a while, you know, just to spice it up. I might get to that point, but, you know, right now I'm excited, and I will keep you guys posted, and thanks for watching this video. Wish me luck, and I'm excited that I am raw. So, from New York Beauty, XOXO, have a great day, everyone.